These are the top 5 things you need to have a productive remote workforce. Remote working isn't just a trend, it's the norm. But it does come with a lot of complexities if you want to do it correctly. Correctly meaning best for the company and for the individuals that you employ. There are different complexities, but we've broken it down into 5 areas so that you know if you're maximising your remote workers. Number 1 is the platform. So when we say that, it's what are they actually using and are you leveraging the right technology? An example would be, have you got an on-premise accountancy system or have you got a cloud-based one? If it's cloud-based, it'll be super easy for anyone to access it. Whereas if it's something that they need to dial into, then it adds complexities, but also it might not work as well. But it really depends on what it is and the security side of things. The second is, have you got a high-speed internet connection on both ends? Both ends means, are your team living in houses or going to be working from places that has got a fast, stable connection? Also, if they are dialing into your building, has that also got a fast, stable connection? Number 3 is modern hardware. Have they got a decent machine that they're working from remotely, whether it's at home or an internet cafe? Or do they have a decent machine that they're dialing into? So depending on what your configuration is they may be dialing into a desktop or a laptop that's located within the building. So it's making sure that they're both working well and fast, because any type of lag means that it costs productivity. The other hardware is things like headsets. Have they got a decent quality headset with noise cancelling? Have they got a good quality webcam? And are you using other software to help with it? Number 4 is the collaboration apps. So how are they going to be using it? Have you got a specific platform, or is it just things like Microsoft Teams, maybe Zoom? So how are you enabling them to use the technology to be the best? And then number 5 is the security. The more networks that your people work from, the more security risks you have. Let's go back 10 years ago when everyone worked in the same office. Effectively, you had one network and you could have a really chunky firewall and lots of protection because everyone would be within that network. Now, suddenly everyone's working from maybe their home network, maybe an internet cafe, what we would call a dirty network. So there's all these different risks. You need to make sure that the devices are protected, that your team are trained so that they know what to look out for. There's lots of different complexities, even down to things like, is the machine encrypted? Because if they're using it in an internet cafe, what if someone steals that device? Will your private confidential data suddenly get into the wrong hands? So security is definitely something that you need to be thinking about. Remote working in 2025 is an absolute minimum that you need to be offering grade A employees. But how highly do you score on each of the 5 areas? If you're unsure or you just need some help, then Syn-Star are here. So please click on the link. We'd love to discuss how Syn-Star can make sure that your remote employees are working to their best.